So you've got a Honda VFR 800, looks pretty cool, but you want to add hard bags for those long trips. Well, one choice is the GIVI V35 model. It's not too bad, pretty decent size. This is the size of the hard bag. And the mounting gear is already on the bike. It's pretty hard to see, but it's there. It actually is removable. However, don't plan on removing it in 30 seconds and then heading out with your bike looking nice like this. It takes a bit of work to get it on and to get it off, and I'll show you in this video. Now you might think it's pretty simple to get the hardware onto the bike, and actually it is. GIVI gives you some instructions, which come in about 2 or 3 sheets. But I have to tell you, I speak 2 languages, English and French. Oui, je parle français aussi. And these instructions are in Italian, French, Great Britain, Dutch, stuff. The only problem is that GIVI saw fit to not use quality control. So in other words, every language on here is not English, nor is it French, even though it identifies it as such. So these instructions, if it weren't for the pictures, would be pretty useless. So thumbs down to GIVI for instructions, very poor. One item GIVI does give you is a shopping carrying bag. And when you get it, you wonder, why do I have this plastic bag? Well, it's because when you take the hardware off your bike, you have to put it someplace. So keep the bag, put the hardware in it, that way you'll never lose it, as well as the cute little key they give you, which looks like this. I'll show you a close-up, which is very hard on your hands. You have to wear your motorcycle gloves if you're going to make any use of this. And I think that's what it was designed for. But the bag is very useful. So here we have the rear of the bike. GIVI gives you 5 pieces of hardware that you have to install in advance. So we have a piece that goes above the passenger foot peg. And then you have the passenger handles in the back. There's a black piece that's right here. We can see it. Same on the other side. And your license plate must come off. And this huge piece of metal right here goes in place over top of your license plate. Now the problem is, since GIVI is an Italian company and VFRs are sold all over many countries, the rear license plates may change. So there's some problems with that. For example, I'm in North America, in Canada actually, and my license plate had this piece on it, right underneath. If you leave that piece in place and attempt to hook on the GIVI bags, the rear end will push out too far, causing your license plate to snap, which has happened in my case. So a replacement piece had to be ordered for that, and the replacement piece is on the bike. So be wise. If you have this small piece underneath, plastic, all it is an expander of sorts, just remove it. It'll make your life much simpler. Alright, we have the side mounting rack, which is the PLXR mono key. And you can see it hooks into 3 spots. Hopefully the camera angle picks this up. 1, 2, and 3. So the mounting hardware is already on the bike. Get this nifty little key. I have my motorcycle gloves on because it will wreck the hell out of your hands. Lock that in place. And lock this one in place. There we go. After you lock the 3rd one in place, then your side mount is on and you can put your luggage in place. So I've attached the mounting bracket, which is the PLXR166. R stands for removable. I think you can get the PLX166 and that's not removable. So this one here you can take on and off. That's why there was just small mounts. And all you need is this key that GIVI gives you. You'll see it's a triangle shape which matches the bolts. You just push in and turn, that locks it in place, and you have 3 of them to do on either side. So one here, and one down there on the rear, and that's where that mounting bracket goes, that big metal piece. Here's my license plate. I'm going to yank it off, just have it sitting here loosely. What I do is I put the mounting bracket on at the very end so that it connects this side and the left side. And then after it's in place, however it's sitting, then I screw it into the license plate holder below with the license plate on top. You can leave it in place all the time, but you're gonna have to loosen the screws and the bolts to fidget with it to get these mounting brackets in place. Maybe after time, if you put your mounting gear on quite often, at least on and off a few times a week, it's gonna wear in and it's gonna bend in the right format, and then it probably won't be an issue. But right now, mine is rather new and it's a pain in the butt to get it on and to get it off. All right, to put the luggage in place on the back, you have 2 little grooves and you have a locking mechanism. Match up the 2 grooves, slam it in place. If you need to take items out of your hard bags when you stop, just unlock, press the button, hard bag opens, grab what you need. Close it back up, lock. As soon as you remove your key, it's locked in place. To remove the hard bags, same idea. Unlock, press the rear button down, lift up. There you go. You're on your way to the hotel or whatever. And here's what the bike looks like with the hard bags on it. So final thoughts, great bags, a little hard to get on and off, but still pretty decent, durable, all weather. Don't know how they are in the rain yet, guess I'll find out in a few months. Other than that, they match the bike nicely. They come in different colors to match every year of motorcycle, I believe. And other than the mounting hardware being a little bit difficult to get on and off, I was hoping it would be something like 5 minutes. It's more like 20 minutes to get it on and off. Other than that, it's pretty decent. So, goodbye all around.